Kathie Madonna, What the Fork Are You Eating? An action plan for your pantry and plate. Welcome to the journey of discovering the truth behind the food you consume daily. In the summary of What the Fork Are You Eating?, we delve into the world of food regulation, additives, and ingredients. Find out how effective government regulations are and how they have changed throughout history. We'll explore the dangers of artificial flavorings and colors and discuss the chemicals used to preserve food. Understand the importance of reading ingredient lists and avoiding artificially sweetened products. Discover the shocking practices behind pesticides, antibiotics, and hormones in our food supply. Learn how to make informed choices while shopping for food and transform your pantry into a healthier haven.
The false promise of food regulation. Government food regulation has a poor track record in terms of ensuring food safety. This is due to loopholes and gaps in the enforcement of laws, such as companies being allowed to classify additives as generally recognized as safe without supporting evidence. Although the government's Pure Food and Drug Act made it illegal to include dangerous additives or colorings, companies often flout this law, selling products such as bread spread, a strawberry jam substitute containing coal tar instead of strawberries. Consumers should not rely on government regulations but rather educate themselves about the potentially harmful ingredients in products. The article argues that people need to have a better understanding of what they are consuming and make informed decisions about food purchases. Unhealthy additives. Knowing which foods contain harmful additives and which ones do not is an important step towards adopting a healthier lifestyle. Artificial flavorings and colors are two of the most commonly used additives that present significant health concerns. While natural flavors are at least derived from the essential ingredient, artificial flavors can come from anything, including cow dung. Artificial coloring, on the other hand, is predominantly manufactured from petroleum. Despite being banned in the European Union, artificial coloring is still widely used in the United States and has links to cancer, neurological damage or gene mutations. Our best bet for a healthy diet is to search for foods made with natural coloring alone. Harmful chemicals in processed foods. The use of chemicals to preserve food has been an industry practice for many years. However, many of these additives are known to be harmful. Antimicrobial benzoates, for example, have been linked to causing leukemia. Artificial sweeteners also pose a risk to health. Studies suggest they may lead to reproductive problems, genetic damage, and even cancer. Consuming high amounts of sugar, especially the highly processed white sugar, can lead to type 2 diabetes and obesity. Cooking at home and substituting less processed sweeteners like maple syrup for processed sugar is a healthier alternative. Mindful eating. Learn the importance of consuming healthier, safer foods and how to gain insights into the production process. Are you aware that eating vegetables treated with pesticides or consuming meat raised with hormones and antibiotics can pose considerable health risks? Pesticides remain on vegetables even after they are harvested and can lead to serious health issues. According to a report, 5.1 billion pounds of pesticides are used annually on crops in the United States alone. While these chemicals are tested as safe, the producers are often the ones performing the tests. Similar to vegetables, consuming meat raised with hormones and antibiotics poses risks linked to premature puberty, breast cancer, and lower sperm count. Unfortunately, food producers prioritize profits over the animal's well-being, making it important to know the production's history. There are two simple ways to safeguard your body from the side effects of these chemicals: be a vegetarian or opt for certified organic meat that offers a complete history of the production process. It's widely believed that people do better research when purchasing a car rather than buying food. Therefore, it's essential to adopt a more mindful approach to food consumption. Choose organic vegetables and use apps like Dirty Dozen Plus to identify healthier, safer foods. Additionally, research the production process of the meat you eat to make more informed decisions. By being more aware of what you put on your plate, you can improve your overall health and well-being. The truth behind food labels. Don't be deceived by misleading food packaging claims. When it comes to shopping for food, many people rely on packaging claims like 30% reduced fat to gauge nutritional value and make their selections. However, these claims can be misleading, and there are better ways to make informed choices. One trap to look out for is the nutritional daily value, which is often based on an outdated average daily intake of 2,000 calories. It can also be based on a recommended serving size, which might be less than the total amount in the package. This can result in consumers consuming double or triple the number of calories they expected. It's also important to be skeptical of marketing ploys such as claims of 50% less sodium than the leading brand. False information can end up on the supermarket shelf because fact checks are done only after a product is released. Misleading claims about animal welfare and additives should also be considered meaningless. The best way to find the true nutritional value of a product is to look for clearly regulated labels such as USDA Organic, Whole Grain, or Rainforest Alliance certified. These labels ensure that the product meets clear standards and regulations. In conclusion, when shopping for food, don't be deceived by misleading packaging claims. The truth behind food labels lies in clearly regulated labels. Make informed choices using a combination of nutritional information and regulated labels to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Starting a healthy relationship with food. Starting a new relationship with food can be challenging, but it's worth it in the long run. The first step is to identify the safe foods and swap out problematic ones for healthier alternatives. Don't worry if you can't find healthier options for everything you love, compromise is key. Remember not to throw away food and instead donate to those in need. Clean out your pantry, freezer, and fridge to prevent food waste and spoilage. Lastly, don't be fooled by diet products, as they aren't always healthier. Treat yourself to something you enjoy instead. These simple steps will help you start a healthier relationship with food and stay on the right path. Healthy eating habits. If you've ever struggled with maintaining healthy eating habits, there are simple steps you can take to get back on track. To start, you need to identify bad eating patterns and think about how you can change them for good. Keeping a food journal helps keep you accountable and reveals the amount of alcohol and sweets you consume. Based on this journal, you can choose 3 achievable changes to your diet. Plan how to overcome these changes by making small adjustments to your routine. Create a shopping list and prepare meals ahead of time to prevent unhealthy snacking. Finally, it's alright to indulge in your cravings occasionally, as eating healthily is about balance. Follow these tips to adopt healthy eating habits that will last a lifetime.
Now that we've explored the complexities of food safety and regulations, there's no denying that vigilance is necessary when it comes to our plates. Understand the loopholes and shortcomings in food regulatory practices and take proactive steps to avoid harmful additives and ingredients. Opt for organic, natural options whenever possible and be aware of misleading nutritional claims on product packaging. Start by identifying problematic food products and replacing them with healthier alternatives, without sacrificing what you enjoy. Keep track of your eating habits, and plan to make long-lasting, realistic changes to your diet. As you start making these changes and conscious decisions, you'll see the impact on your health and well-being in the long term. Happy eating, and stay informed.